Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So tonight we are getting ready for a work event and I need to keep it pretty neutral, which is just fitting because I picked up the new collection from Bobbi Brown and there is an eyeshadow and face palette, a highlighter, I have a lip product. This is a very neutral color story, but I had fun playing around with it, just getting a really simple neutral eye look and then trying out the highlighters, which you guys, I love a good highlighter. Now, before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications, new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. But if you want to see how I got this look using the new products from Bobbi Brown, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so I picked up the brand new Bobbi Brown collection. This packaging is stunning. Look at this. This is their holiday release, and it is an eye and cheek palette. It has 6 eyeshadows, and this stunning color is a highlighter. So of course, we have to swatch the shimmers. I'm looking at this, and it looks like there are 2, maybe 3 matte shades, and then the rest are either satins or shimmers. But I want to swatch them. I want to get a feel for it. I do have a work event with Luke tonight, so I had to keep it pretty neutral, which means we will definitely be diving into these shades right here. Maybe not the Pop Coral, but I feel like this palette is very fitting for when it comes to what I have to wear for work. Okay, this first shade is Petal Plush. It's more of a satin than a shimmer. I really like how smooth the shade is and will be a vibrant pop of color to any of these looks. But I feel like this palette is very neutral leaning. Then you have Moonstone. Oh my goodness, look at that shimmer, you guys. That is stunning. I absolutely want to use that shade tonight. Then you have Honey Light, and this is leaning more gold. Like yellowy gold, not orange, coppery gold. If that makes any sense. Copper, gold, they're not even the same. Don't mind me. And then you have Melting Point. And see, I'm going back and forth because I like Melting Point because it's kind of like that champagne leaning pink. But then this shade Moonstone is very like silvery and just so stunning. This shade is the highlighter. This is Incandescent Glow. That's a mouthful. I do of course want to go and swatch these eyeshadow shades right here. Ooh, those are really pretty. See, I really am in love with this shade right here. And then Incandescent Glow, if I can swatch it just right. Ooh, I want to use that one so much, but there is a highlighter in the collection that I also picked up separately. Which I guess if we're already swatching the highlighter, we can go ahead and swatch this one. This is the highlighting powder in Pink Glow, and this is what it looks like. I love the pressings in the Bobbi Brown highlighters. Oh, that is so stunning. All right, so we have Incandescent Glow right here, and then we're gonna put this one right there. Oh, maybe I'll mix those two. We'll see. I've got to play it safe when it comes to work makeup. But those are what we're working with tonight. Okay, eyes are primed and we just used my favorite, which is the Louise Base. I like it because it cancels out the veins that I don't like. And it just makes my makeup last. Okay, my first shade is going to be this one right here, which is Rose Flush. And it's interesting that that's called Rose Flush, so I'm wondering if this leans a little more red than brown. But it looks like it's brown in the pan. And it is very hard pressed. Like there's no kick up or anything, which is not a bad thing. Ever so slightly to get a shape. I also don't want to blow this out too much because I'm not really allowed to do like super dramatic makeup in uniform. Very nice, simple base color. Now into this shade Mulberry. I'm gonna start out on a fluffy crease brush and then I'm gonna go into a more compacted smudge brush to deepen it up. But I wanna see what it looks like just on a fluffy crease first. It is a little bit deeper, very like chocolate brown. Switching over, I do like how hard packed these are because it's not making a mess everywhere. Not too defined, more blown out and blurred on the edges. I can even go back into Rose Flush and just on the outer edge. I'm gonna keep it right there for right now. This is the darkest shade, so I don't know how built up I would get it. And like I said, I don't want it like overly dramatic for work. Okay, I'm gonna start with Melting Point and put that one down first. I'm just gonna do that with my finger. I'm gonna grab a dry brush and just pick it up a little bit so I can get into the inner corner. And now I'm gonna go into Moonstone. Also pick that up on my finger. I love the Bobbi Brown shimmers. So beautiful. I'm just gonna feather the edges as I like to do. I'm gonna go do this eye, some face makeup, and I'll be right back. Okay, now to finish off the under eye. So we're gonna go back into Rose Flush and just on a small smudger brush. Now back into the shade Mulberry. Just on the outer corner and then in the outer V. And then switching to my larger smudge brush. So we can go right here. Okay, now for the inner corner and the brow bone, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one, Pink Glow. Now for the cheeks, I'm gonna use the shade Incandescent Glow. This one is so stunning and beautiful. I really wanna see how it looks on my cheeks, and if I need to mute it out with Pink Glow, then I will. This might be pushing it a little bit. I might have to change up my plan. I'm gonna go ahead and use Pink Glow. I'm just not trying to push it tonight. Maybe when we come home, because I do have my friend's Halloween parties tonight. We're just doing all the things tonight. I might amp it up a little bit for the Halloween party because the theme for it is puns. And I'm going as a party animal. So I have my little antlers from last year from the ColourPop and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So I'm gonna go and use my Clarice antlers and amp it up with some makeup to kind of make my like contour and everything for the deer nose, and I don't know, we'll figure it out. I have some thoughts. So I might even darken this up just to have like that outer hue of a deer frame. We'll see. I don't know that that's gonna get filmed, but I will try and take pictures and post them to Instagram. So definitely look in the corner for the Instagram handle. Go find me over there. I tend to post more pictures there than I do updates in my videos. That's just how it works. Now I need brows, liner, mascara, and then I do have a lip product, so I'll be back for that. Okay, now all we need is lips, and I have the Luxe lipstick. This one is in Pink Nude. Love the packaging on this. And even on the top, it has the crest, which is actually really stunning. So they have it stamped into the lipstick. I am gonna swatch this because I wanna find the right lip liner. Ooh, I don't know if that's a shade. This isn't a shade that I would gravitate towards in uniform. I'll put it on. If I don't like it, I'll find something else. But that is what we're working with for lipstick. Now, I picked out 3 different ones. I've got Charlotte Tilbury, MAC, and Kylie. And I figured we would try out. So this first one is Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. We're gonna place that right there. Very similar. This one's a little more pinky though. Then we have Fresh Clay from MAC, which is one of my favorites. So we'll put that one. That one's a little bit darker. I think Pillow Talk is still closest. And then we have Coco K from Kylie. I'll swatch this up here. That one is too pink. So I think Pillow Talk is actually the closest. They're all very similar. This is on the pinkier side though. All right, let's go ahead and line the lips. Okay, and now Pink Nude. not the same shade. Now, I will say I really like this shade, but it's definitely not a shade that I would gravitate towards for work. A lot of times I'm using lip gloss because my hair is pulled back, or I'm doing a more like muted pink. It's pretty. I just don't know that that's what I'm going for tonight. But I like it. And it feels really nice on the lips. But you guys, that's it for this look. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts. Are you picking up any of these pieces from the collection? The Luxe Eye and Cheek palette, which look at this, it is absolutely stunning. I love the crystal design on the outside. And then this color story, very neutral. There is a pop of color. You get a little bit of gold. The highlighter in here is stunning. I really wish I could just wear it on its own without blending it with something else. I'll do that later. But I really like this palette. And it feels so like expensive. I do like that with Bobbi Brown, you get really nice quality packaging. But I gravitate towards their eyeshadows. I really like how they work, blend, feel, and just, I think that there's a really pretty shine with this. As for the highlighting powder, also really pretty, but I will say it's very different packaging. Like, it has the crystal effect, but it's not as raised up as this eyeshadow palette. So it's different, but similar, if that makes sense. This shade in Pink Glow, really pretty. Loves how it turned out on the eye in the inner corner and the brow bone, and then just on top of the incandescent light. It is really pretty. So I will probably reach for this a lot. I love how Bobbi Brown highlighters just blend into the skin and just like melt in like butter. I really like this and glad I'm adding it to my collection. And then the lips, I only picked up one shade, but I feel like it's really nice on the lips. It's just really nice and like buttery smooth. Probably not gonna dry down. It is a lipstick. I might actually switch to a liquid lipstick for tonight just because we are gonna be out eating, drinking, having a good time. And I don't wanna have to keep reapplying my lipstick. But overall, I think this collection is really pretty. I think I'll get a lot of use out of it, especially this color story, because I can use it for work. It is definitely something that I'll gravitate towards. I'm glad I picked it up. But you guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And until my next video, you guys, bye. And I'll see you in the next one.